Recording. Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy, the Fearless Mama. We're here on another Monday night. We've been doing these episodes of coolness and funness since we relaunched in February last year. So it hasn't even been a year. I have a lot of fun things actually planned behind the scenes I've been working on. And so it's really, really busy for me. I'm actually going to be launching another level. It was confirmed by my programmer. So I just want everybody to know it's not just myself, it's actually my son and my programmer behind the scenes with Get Fearless Freedom. So we do have quite a few people that are going to be coming on. I have people still texting me. Some people can't get on for some reason. Did you guys have a hard time getting on tonight? It's been the same link we've been using for a long time. So I'm not sure if it's just the glitchy. It might be just glitchy. Sometimes that happens. But anyway, we're going to be going live on my YouTube. Rob's going to be covering the actual overview tonight. And I just want people to know that just save your questions to the end, and then we'll get them answered. So with Get Fearless Freedom, what is it? It's an actual business opportunity where you can resell our software. So we've been in the picks and the shovels business for 12 years now. I personally love the picks and shovels business. What does that mean? It means tools for internet marketers, people that are trying to make money online. So with Get Fearless Freedom, it's kind of like a hybrid. And Rob's going to show you that here tonight, each level. So, I'm sure you've heard of network marketing. It's not what this is. I'm sure you've heard of maybe Forex trading. That's not what this is. Maybe you've heard of cryptocurrency. That's not what this is, even though you can take cryptocurrency for a payment. This is an affiliate marketing resell opportunity, business opportunity. Okay, so it's like a business in a box. And so you don't have to do any of the HTML. You don't have to figure any of the coding out. We've already done that for you. There's a monthly fee. I'm going to just get it out of the way. Rob's going to cover it. It's $47 a month. I host all your websites. I do these Zooms for you. I help people close sales. We've actually had $9,000 in sales. Congratulations, everyone, in the past 7 days. It's been explosive. And of course, that always happens after people are looking for a way to make money online after the holidays, right? Everybody wants to make money online, especially nowadays, have a side gig. So, Rob, are you ready to do the overview? I'm going to just go ahead and
I am in one moment.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready. Before we do that, last Monday, we did sort of like a testimonial kind of style. So if anyone wants to share their experience, anyone that just made a sale, I can go ahead and always talk for you. It doesn't matter. But if you guys want to just say something, just if you've brought someone on, go ahead and give a shout out. You're more than welcome. I'm doing this a little different this year. We're kind of starting out with the testimonials, and then we go from there. Some people are shy, so that's not a problem. So if anyone wants to just say, hey, I love whatever you want to say while I get the YouTube ready. Haley, I know you will. I can count on Haley and Mary Beth. All right. I think you have to unmute.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, I just love the community that we have here. That's just one of the things that I keep saying to everybody is that we have the best community here. We have the best owners, and everybody's very helpful. There's a ton of support everywhere you look. So that's one of the things that I just love about this. That's what I've got to say.
Awesome. That's good to know, because a lot of people actually, and especially when I first started online, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I really wished that I had a community, to plug into, because it is important. We can learn from one another. And that's the beauty of Get Fearless Freedom. So like I said in the email, we have a community of like-minded people. And so it is kind of lonely when you're working online alone. And, so when I started, I sent my sponsor $3,500, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? Where do I advertise? So the best part about this is we give you options. Okay. There's not one right way of doing it. Everybody's different, right? So maybe you like Facebook. Okay. Maybe you like YouTube. Maybe you like solo ads. Maybe you like Craigslist. Maybe you like offline advertising. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting people to a simple 7-minute video, you can do this business. So that's what I was looking for when I was homeschooling the kids. I needed something that I did not have to leave the house for. And so when I found webinar systems, especially high ticket webinar systems, okay, specifically price points of 500, 1,000 and 2,000. Actually, like again, I said my first one was 3,500. I needed to have higher transactions every time I had a sale. So you might see people scrambling around for $25, $50. Psh, nope, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm a high ticket sales affiliate. I love getting $1,000 sales. You know what I mean? And so does my members. So that's what I wanted to just show you guys real quickly. If you do have to jump off tonight, you know, don't worry about it. You won't have to say anything. But honestly, I have this email portal right here. You'll see people coming in. I just had one today, had one yesterday, the day before. See, you see all these sales coming in. This is my admin portal. So you'll see all these since we relaunched. And I didn't realize that people wanted the 500 and 1,000. Like I said, when we install that 2,000, you'll see even more people coming into this community. Because you know what? We deserve to get paid for what we're worth, right? I mean, seriously, I don't know about you all, but I just don't like talking to someone and just getting paid $25. So that's the reason why, whoopsie, sorry about that. Hold on a second. Oh, I almost lost everybody. That's the reason why I don't do the presentation, because Rob does. But anyway, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, stop talking. I think he's ready. I stalled long enough. And there's Rob. So this is my son, Robert, and he's going to be doing the presentation for us tonight.
Hi guys, thank you for your patience. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's awesome having you guys. Actually, one of the things is I'm actually not near my office. I'm doing some remote work, so I actually get to travel with GFF. So I'm down visiting sister. So it's awesome to be with her and actually just have fun. I saw her. We've just been hanging out most of the day and went on a hike yesterday and had a lot of fun. Just the freedom that GFF gives me, and then just being a co-company owner, it's just awesome to be out looking at the desert landscape and just like, all right, look at that. You know, it's like I'm just taking all these photos and I'm just like enjoying it. I'm like, man, this is awesome. Like to know I can actually work that. You know, I see people having to work on the weekends and everything. And so we want to change that tonight, where you can actually get, you know, yourself in position where you can make some extra money, you know, $200, $500, $1,000 over and over again. Something I want to change up. I've done it in a Zoom before, but I want to share it. Just something, a really good perspective of money. Something I actually really, really love as a tool. It's a tool that I think that is one of the best things that we can all utilize it. It's energy, you know, and we can utilize it. But it's also something that really puts in perspective. So I've played it before, but I want to play it again. Let me just find where I can share my screen. Can you make me co-host, Mom?
Sorry about that. 1 second here.
It's fine.
There you are. Make co-host. Everybody is popping on my side. I see people coming on, and then some people are popping off. But there you are.
Problem.
All right, cool.
All right, so here we go.
A dark secret about money that 99% of people don't even know about. Your whole life you're working a job and trading your time for money. But have you ever wondered, where does money come from? The fact is, banks can print as much money as they want. Actually, cash in the form of paper and coins makes up to only 3% of the money in circulation, while the other 97% is debt. Picture this. Imagine you get a loan to buy a car or a house. The bank gives you the money which didn't exist before. They created it by filling out some paperwork and shaking hands. So when you get a loan from the bank, you get money that's created out of thin air. Now here's why this is important. When the government needs money, they go to a central bank and get a loan just like you do. The central banks give them money that's being created out of thin air in exchange for government bonds. The newly created money floods into the system, so all the money that was in circulation previously, it's worth a little less, and that's called inflation. What? Why am I telling you this? Because while you're working hard and extra hours to make more money, the banks are printing money on demand, making your savings go down in value. Now, what can you do about it? If you don't want your cash to go up in flames because of inflation, focus on creating a secondary income stream.
So that's my favorite. That's actually one of my favorite videos. I love watching. It's really it's something that most everyone knows, but they put it on the back burner, they forget about it, and they keep going into the hamster race. They keep working hard and hard and hard and trying to get loans and paying the debt that the loans are. And it's like such a cycle. And then you can't pay the debt, and then it's just such a cycle. So what I found to break that, I call it breaking the mold, was actually getting out into a secondary income. For me, it's primary. I've worked for 7 years now in the industry with my mother, and my mom's been in the industry for 12 plus years, and then 35 self-employed. And so when we started to look into GFF and we wanted to get past all the like, okay, this is the hypiness, this is the rah Zoom. No, we didn't want any of that. We wanted real results. We wanted real people actually making money. And how could they do that? And we found a way is that it's not just really member to member, it's actually a community built by a company owner that actually can respect its members. How can we take where they can grow where they want to go, but also be like, man, like finally something that's not like changing up all the time. It's like you guys know what I'm talking about. You see on Facebook, you got this health product, and before you know it, you got that crypto scam, you got this and this and that. And you're like, there's nothing really legit out there. How can I plug myself into it? So that's why with GFF, we came along and we're like, okay, we saw everything we saw everything what's happening in this world, and we're like, we got to fix it. So last year actually was our biggest year, one of our biggest years, the biggest year, but it was actually insane. And we did the relaunch with GFF. We relaunched it with the $500 and the $1,000 level. We actually now have a $2,000 level that we're working on, which is really amazing for you guys that do love higher ticket products. It's still the new year to me. I still feel that it is obviously people are like, oh, it's the first couple days and that's it, and then I'm back into my rut. Well, you know what? You can change anyway. I actually changed in March of last year and dropped 60 pounds since March. So I could do it, and I didn't wait till, another year. So I was able to, change my life and actually, get into this business really just like full on blown, full mode, I meant. With my mother last year. So that was my actual real breaking point was last year. It wasn't a new month I looked forward towards, or a new day or a new year. I didn't care about the digits. I just made it happen. So that's what I want to encourage tonight, is that even though it's, the date it is today, the 8th, it really does not matter. It's always a matter of taking the action tonight. So we found a way to earn income and money through this awesome opportunity we have for business owners, as well as, a business in a box. So this is a business in a box tonight. It's really easy. You'll see everything, and there's so many great, amazing bonuses we're going to offer tonight too. So we actually close your sales. We actually built the internet first email portal. This thing's actually amazing. I'm going to go into it more of what our company offers to actually follow up with your leads and actually do it properly. It's pretty amazing. We train the members. We have incredible Zooms, paid mastermind Zooms, training, you name it. It's awesome. And of course, I always like to mention no distractions, no change in the cat litter. Kids bugging you. This is definitely something awesome to watch and, change your life tonight. There is an earnings disclaimer. Anything that I reveal here, of course, is awesome. It's, got a lot of potential, but it also is based on your own desire, your motivation, your background and everything like that. But we are, however, a company where it's very easy to plug in, get into the community, and then actually make it work. Like, I mean, you look to maybe last year, the entire last year, and you see everyone making money, and you're like wondering how, do they have a system that's helping them? Do they have something that's actually going to back them? And that's where we come into play, and we want to help you. This is a recent photo, brand, like what, 2 days, Mom. This is my sister to the left, my mom, my father, and myself, actually. And that's one of the updated photos of us. Like, we actually collectively have lost 300 pounds in the family, all four of us. My sister dropped 40, me 60, my mom 120, my dad about 40, 50. So it's amazing what we've done. And, I feel that really the reason why we were able to achieve that was because of financial freedom. It was because we don't have to worry about, hey, do I have to go to the grind of the 9 to 5? We just go out and walk and hike, like I said yesterday. We get to help people and actually encourage them into their financial freedom journey as well. So it's actually really cool. You're not only just getting a community, but you're also going to get some products behind it, some amazing stuff you'll see. Again, the family here love to travel, love to go to New York City, around the world. It's awesome. My mom they actually a couple years ago, they went to England, so they enjoy traveling a lot. We have our mascots, our babies. This is Bella, our English bulldog to the left, and she's a powerhouse. I tell you what, she could pull all you guys on a train. She's amazing. She's so freaking strong. She's actually really been, like I call it, the motivation of us. Amazing dog. And our little guy, Felix, absolutely phenomenal, little trooper. He's been through a lot, and actually, because of the business, it's been able to save his life. So it's really awesome. We have amazing ads out there that you guys get to tap into. We have some amazing stuff. We have, like, right here, you can see, while the economy is collapsing, there's a home-based business that's sweeping the internet right now. So we have a lot of ads to help you guys get started too, and also get your prospects on a Zoom call and be able to see the light as well. We pay out at 100% commission. We feel that the field, you guys deserve 100%, not, $25. You're, talking up an MLM and Messenger on Facebook and only getting $20. We feel that you guys deserve that 200, the 500, $1,000 at an instant commission payout. It's pretty awesome. It's a peer-to-peer payout. Okay, so if you have a member that has Zelle, it's a Zelle to Zelle transfer. Everything is easy and laid out in the back office where they get to pay you. There's no wait periods depending on, of course, PayPal, how it works. If Bitcoin, it could be a 10-minute transfer, an hour transfer, you name it. So everything's very flexible to the peer-to-peer member payment. And again, it's 100%. I do have to talk about that a lot because some people just don't understand it. They get off the Zoom and they're like, I don't know, but it's 100% commissions, and it's truly, it's that. So it's very, very awesome with that. The coolest part about Get Fearless Freedom is if you're on this call, it also can be used for your existing business. So if you have something that you're rocking already and you're like, how can it amplify my existing business? We absolutely can help you. So that is a cool thing. It technically can be used for other businesses. We have mastered the actual classic sales funnel. And my mother of 12 plus years in the industry, she used to tell me, Rob, why are you giving your raw link out? Why are you giving your, just your link like that? Why are you not capturing the lead, bringing that awareness at that peak, bringing it down to consideration where they're on your list? And they're like, wait a minute, I should jump on that Zoom tonight. And then they're preferring to talk to you because that's really what it is. And then they purchase, and now they're loyal because they see how you are. So we've perfected this classic sales funnel. That's why you're on tonight, and whoever invited you as well. So we have incredible capture pages that are actually very basic and simple, but they catch the eye enough where the wording is in front of people and it converts in cold and warm and hot traffic. So it's really neat that we have mastered it. My mom has figured it out, and she's also, gotten that ability to really master it and actually bring money into your pockets as well. So we have 3 amazing levels, guys. 200, 500, and 1,000. Okay, so the $200 level, that is where you get the unlimited capture pages for your existing business or as a business, of course. You have 5 video bridge pages. You have training as well, so there is training included. You have ability to make $200 over and over again. So if you see maybe a friend, on Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, and they're marketing their business, and you're like, how can I want to like help them. I want to see how I can help them. Well, they can actually buy Get Fearless Freedom at $200 and have their own system to capture the leads and follow up. It's really awesome. The 500 level as well includes the Craigslist autoresponder. Okay, and that thing is like wow. Okay, we're gonna talk more about it towards Mom's gonna cover it and what we do. We have side gig hustles that we talk about, and I'm going to show you more as in the next slides. You can make $500 again over and over and over again. You have the Craigslist platform, which a lot of people overview and they just look past because now there's Twitter, I'm at X, there's LinkedIn, there's TikTok, especially TikTok. Wow, in the millennial age, in my age category, it's insane. But what that's created is actually a goldfish mindset. So what happens in marketing, and I'm just going to give you some freebies information that I've learned at 29, is with that whole thing going forward with TikTok, is it's created where how can we create a classified ad and how can we keep it up there and actually still be in the presence of people that are interested in making money online. And so what we've done with this unique software is we've made it for you guys, folks. Maybe, a lot of you gals on this call are older than myself. You don't look it, by the way. You look all amazing. But, the thing is when you want to capture that lead and you want to actually, bring your message out there, you understand that classified websites like this do need automation because it's going to get really crazy when people start replying. So what this is not a vacation reply. A lot of people go, Rob, they're probably thinking in their head, this is vacation replies. No, this is a from the built ground up. It's built literally from the ground up. And by the way, everything I show is all non-white label products. We built this literally from zeros and ones code. Everything is built unique and fresh. So anyone wondering are they just, kind of covering a product and they're just taking a cut in the background? No, everything is built from the ground up. So everything is there for you guys. But this software, you can see like this is an example. They click reply on your ad. Maybe it's a pool table you're selling or GFF or whatever type of business you have, landscaping. They click reply, it automatically sends them the information. And because with Craigslist, by the way, you cannot put links, you cannot put your website in the body of the Craigslist. You cannot do that. They completely got rid of that because the link trees and the bit.lys and all that, they said that's scam. So what they did is they're like, you want to really pay up, then you're gonna have to work for it. So what we've done is like, wait a minute, we've seen this in the industry. We want to make it easier. So now we created an auto reply software for you guys. Part of the $500 level, you get a side gig hustle where you get to learn about flipping items that we do. I actually run a business on the side with my dad, and we actually include where we get the things like this, a Rolex Submariner. We have a time right here, a 1991 Rolex. We were able to flip Mickey Mantle, baseball signed pictograph or some sort of. It's pretty cool. Rolling Stones. We have different art pieces we like to flip, things like that. So what you guys really are in for a treat is the $1,000 level. So the $1,000 level is really something Mom kind of takes the mic on, but it's also, I just want to cover it. And then, we can get into the bonuses, how easy it is to get going tonight. The sign up, process, it's very, very easy. But you have the $1,000 level. Okay. Now, the cool thing is about GFF is you can actually upgrade at any time. So if you get in at $500 tonight, you get with your sponsor that invited you tonight. You're like, I love this. I really want to, I see where I can apply this. I can make money over and over again. I'm selling some great products, things like that. And plus the follow-ups done for you, done for me, and all the marketing strategies are easy and they're, all that, right? You can always upgrade. You can always go, I want to get up into the $1,000 level. And so we have Beyond the Limit. We have some amazing personal development courses. We have things like how to earn 5,000 a day. That's correct. With this system, we have literally my mom. She has some awesome top video, 7-figure email training, top secret lead sources that we share. We have Zoom trainings that are literally like, if you think my mom gets some value on the free ones, it's almost like, I swear they put like a megaphone on her and it's like they like feed the words into the megaphone that like it's like literally everything you can imagine, it's on there. So it's pretty awesome. We both are talkers. We like to talk a lot, but I want to, bring it down to the level of you guys understanding it, that we also have a YouTube extension as well, part of the $1,000 level. We share the secrets, how to grow a channel. Hint, you don't have to have a lot of subscribers, just to let you know, we found a way how to work it properly. Pretty cool. And then we also have some really top-notch training videos, and our members currently that are on this as well. They brought you here, but the training videos are really awesome. I've had a lot of feedback lately. They're like, okay, Rob, I actually clicked the button to watch the video. I actually clicked it. I said, okay, awesome. And they're like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. I go, that's it. There you go. You click the play button, you actually got to watch the video. And so I had a little espresso before the Zoom, Mom.
I was gonna
But
say, yeah,
it's
you're
like,
really wired up.
I'm just really excited because I see the freedom potential when I start to really, evolve into the company more and more. Having those hiking moments of a 5-mile hike, it's how
Yeah, it
long
makes
I
you
work.
realize that your buddies are talking about probably work, and
They
here
were.
you are saying, well, I'm going to be jumping on a Zoom with my mom tonight because we show people how to create time freedom. I mean,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yes, they are complaining about coming back to work tomorrow or
Yep,
today.
I figured. Yep.
Hmm.
They were probably like, well, and you don't have to work? And Rob's like, well, to me, this is love. I mean, when you love, and this is what I told Terry the other day, one of my BFFs on here, she's listening. She takes care of her 101-year-old mother. And I got to see her this last year. And it was great because I love meeting people in person. But, her and I've known each other for 7 years. Mary Beth and I on here, we've known each other for like 10, going on 10. But when you interact with people and you get onto that offline, you get to meet them, I'm like, wow, I'm changing their lives. Like, to me, that is why I do this. This is not just a website to me. This is a community. I love to see and feel the reaction when someone gets $1,000 sale. I closed a sale for her while she was taking care of her 101-year-old mother the other day. And it's like, I love closing sales. That to me is easy. I don't mind talking to anybody. There's not one question I probably haven't ever experienced in the 12 years I've been doing this. Tammy, where do you get traffic? Okay, well, what do you want to do? You want to do free or you want to do paid? Paid. Okay, well, then you should go here, here, here. See what I mean?
Hmm.
We have a co-op. We're launching it. It's actually this weekend, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend, because it takes about 7 days. So offline advertising with our nationwide ads, it takes about a week. So we already have that full, for example. So I do co-ops because I know exactly where to go. So there's no worries ever about, well, where do I get the people to join this? There's never a question with Get Fearless Freedom. Every single day, I have access up to 2,500 people. I can actually send my members' websites to that many. We can never run out. I had 107 people in 24 hours come on to my site, my website, onto my list. Was I inundated? Nope. Did I get worried and flustered that I was going to have to talk to all those people? Nope. Did I recruit one of those people? Nope. I didn't even have to talk to anyone. The $500 sale that I made while I was out shoe shopping today, Rob, by the way, I got new gym shoes for the hiking. New Balance. Anyway, I was out shopping and cha-ching, $500 in the Cash App. So that's the thing, is you will always have people parading through your website. We've already got it done and set up for you. It's a much needed system. The reason why it's needed is because I needed it. In 2019, when I launched my opportunity, I was doing a high ticket, and the problem with it was the owner didn't know how to do good converting capture pages. So if you can scroll back to the one capture page slide, I'm just going to show people one of my secrets. This is the secret to how I get on the top of the leaderboards. If you can scroll it to that one slide, Rob. Is there any way you can?
Yeah. Let me see.
To the slide. Just for the capture.
Which one would you like?
The capture pages.
Oh, the capture page.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that one was fine. Right there. So that one up in the upper left-hand corner, to me, why aren't you making what you deserve? When I do a campaign online, I get 60%. So 60 people out of 100 that hits that site opt in and get on my list. Have I talked to anybody on Facebook doing that? Nope. There's a lot of great, successful Facebook marketers on here, no denying it. But I like to collect leads. I'm a lead collector. I'm a lead magnet. I love to drive traffic to those sites. And that's what I teach on the webinar. I'm going to be doing one this Wednesday. Rob's going to go over his Facebook strategy. I'll talk about 3 ways. But if you don't want and have never liked Facebook, there's a lot of people that I've talked to recently that have said, oh, I just got another fake account set up and it happened to me the other day. And I'm just like, but it's not me. So I'm rarely on Facebook. You know, we have one group now, by the way, one, because, you know, when I launch the callback service, I'm going to be on the phone. I'm going to be closing sales. You know, I got one right now that I'm working on for Chris, by the way. So, I mean, like literally that is my passion. You know what I mean? Is to teach people how to drive traffic. And I bet you $1, there's not many people out there doing what I do. There's a lot of people saying, well, you can post here, there, everywhere. But actual traffic, people that are interested. I'm not talking about like people that have, you know, engaged on your posts. I'm talking about targeted traffic. That's how Rob and I are doing $20,000 to $30,000 months easily without breaking a sweat. Okay, is because you have to get targeted traffic. That is the secret. Targeted traffic to a good converting capture page. Okay, and I am live on my YouTube, so I can't say too much. I got some people that are spies. I had one guy last year that tried to take my Craigslist and he couldn't figure out how to do the auto reply software. That's only something that my programmer figured out for us. So it is actually something that you can't get online anywhere else. If you want to, maybe, I think that was the end of the presentation.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. What else do you think we should tell them tonight?
So I just want to cover, like, just done for you the
oh yeah, I
email
can show my
portal.
email portal too after that.
So this one I like to cover, especially as a techie guy. And then to tell you guys how non-techie it is. So the technology that we were able to build behind it. The coolest thing is my mom, she's always like, well, she always tells me all the time. She was always like, you got to get people on the list. And then when I see people like don't do it, I'm like, there you go. It explains why, you know, they don't have that success. And then I start seeing duplication. Like you have Terry, you have Mary Beth, you have Haley, you have all these great folks that actually do it. And then, you know, and everyone's at their own learning level, right? And they start seeing, wow, okay, get them on a list. Boom, the done for you email portal closes that person. And so that close means that it's not always like, hey, reply to the email. Close means that they can hit up Haley on Facebook and be like, hey, I keep seeing these emails. Like, I want in. So it's really cool. But the way it's been written, the code behind it is all of the leads that you bring in onto the system are encrypted into your own account. So it's a password protected account. So if you have the Aweber, which is a really major email broadcaster, or you have GetResponse, which is another great one too. both that we have integrated ourselves with. We use an API, and an API is something very, very, to me, it's basic. It's just a quick, like, hey, I'm talking to each other, right? But what it does is it's an encryption level. So all your leads you're worried about, what happens out there in the other fields of businesses is they have all these recruiters. I call them like mini 9-to-5ers, but they glamorize it as I work on a laptop online. And they glamorize it, right? And they're like, okay, I have this home-based business, but what they don't realize is they're actually building their boss. They're building their boss's list. And they're like, what do you mean by that, Robert? Well, what I mean by that is that the company is collecting the email in the background. And so what we actually got royally screwed over through companies through the years. My mom's 12 plus years. She
Yep.
saw the need to encrypt the leads on the consumer end and have it ability to email them in a efficient way, but still protect the person that's doing the work. And so that's what we've been able to do is as easy as 1, 2, 3. You literally click a button, put your information in with your password, and you're not a robot, and connect it in, and boom, now you are in an encrypted end-to-end email portal where we can connect to an existing list. Obviously, you're going to have to mention, hey, do you want to learn about GFF, opt in, because compliance and things like that. But literally, you're able to connect in with an Aweber or get response, and then my mom will literally do the done for you marketing. So all those emails like you get from Apple, I just got one. Just got an email. Email marketing is amazing. They're like, look at this new Vision Pro. And I'm like, boom, I'm gonna be talking about emailing right now. So
Yep.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just imagine
Well, if
having
you look at all
Apple
the seven-figure
send,
earners, if you look at
yes,
all the
all this.
seven-figure earners, they all have an email list. They're not relying on Facebook. All the top income earners, okay? Like when I rank up to a leaderboard, I do it in like a week or two. How can I? Because I send out an email broadcast to my list. So I mean, I've taught this over and over and over again. And like I said, a lot of the people are teaching social media, they're teaching all this kind of stuff. But I'm actually teaching what I had to learn through blood, sweat, and tears, how to build my list. And it's easy.
Mhm.
And you can make money without a list. You can do it with social media. I've seen people do that too. So, but I'm saying if you want to really, really learn the top 6 and 7-figure earner secrets, that's what I share in the back office of GFF.
Exactly. And I want to cover something too, to clear the room on always to understand how the comp plan works. So it's 100%. You have 100% commissions. There's 3 levels. And the level you personally join at is the money that you make. Okay. So if you join at the $200 level, you can make the $200 over and over and over and over again. But if you want to see an example on what this looks like when you're at a lower level and you're trying to resell GFF and you get someone to join at a $500 level, or you have, example, just gonna, let me find it real quick and I can give you an example. Okay. I'll show it in one moment. I'm like, here we go. Almost got
Kind
it
of fish
figured out.
link.
Yeah, it's really a very good example to show what this does. Okay, so share my screen. Okay, so I'm like cutting out where the names are really not there. Just want to be private overall about this customer's account. Okay, so here's an example, very good example. Haley's on here. So, I just went by a username that, but this is a very good example. So with the $200, I'm not going to click on it, but the $200 level, that goes to them completely, right? But when the person wants to get, and they're like, man, $500 level, I love that thing. That's awesome. So they're going to click on it. It goes to the sponsor, the person that they personally joined, because the person here you can see was not upgraded yet. So what they get is when they click on in the side view here, just trying to remember if it shows anything. Okay, so they're going to click on the Craigslist autoresponder and it shows a pop-up where the difference is, guys, remember when I said that it's only just you can upgrade at any time? Well, the best part is also it's just the difference. So with this is let's just go, you have, the $200 level. They want to upgrade, they only pay you guys pay the difference. So $300 for this case. So they click it. As soon as they click it, the person's going to get an email. So we're going to have Haley. She would get an email and she gets an email that says, hey, blah, blah, blah. Congrats. You have an upgrade. Now, that's when they pay. And so when they're at that registration page and they're trying to pay the $500 level, it's going to go to Haley. That's how it's going to work, and also as well as the $1,000 level. Okay, so the level that they join is the level that they make money at. Now, the thing is about this is everything is going to be sponsor up to sponsors, okay? And so the way I've worked it before, I have worked it like this before, is the person has been like, hey, okay, I know, Rob, I'm at $500, but I'm bringing $1,000 sale. Is there a potential way where we can work together where it's kind of like a in lieu of or payoff, or where we kind of come in half or something like that, or because I'm bringing $1,000 to you, is there a way you can upgrade me and stuff like that? Yes, that's based on sponsor. Okay. I have to put it based on sponsor because not all sponsors are on the call. So the process of upgrading is, number one, very simple. You're going to see that level within those on the left there, guys, and you're going to be able to upgrade at that. And so, of course, it's, dealing with your sponsor, very, very easy to upgrade. It's literally a button. And then they're going to be able to confirm you, which is really cool. So this back office is really neat. So you can click confirm and they will be able to be confirmed right here. So they just type in the email, search the unpaid, or sorry, for upgrading. You put the email, search the upgraded user, and then they confirm that person and boom. Now they have where their information's here, etc. So that's how it works. Another thing I wanted to kind of cover, hopefully that kind of cleared the air, Mom. That was a good explanation
it's
of
good
why.
because we get that question quite a bit.
Yeah, I've gotten that question often, and I just want to make sure that people understand that, it's only fair that when you do join at that level, that is the level you make. It's not, we don't want where, here's $200 and you can always make those 1,000. Like, what is the incentive? It'd be like, that honestly would be freaking amazing in a car world where I can just pay for a Ford Fusion and have a Lamborghini. Honestly, hey, that's
Yeah.
awesome. But that does
Oh,
not,
that's
that's
good
not how
explanation.
yes,
And I
that's
want
not
people
how.
to know that the higher level that you purchase, obviously, the more training you're going to get access to. So I'll go over the 1,000 level if you'd like, because we're, like I said,
Sure.
looking on, creating the 2,000 level. So, okay. Let me share my screen and let me just make sure that everybody understands this is the emails that my members, actually, I'm again marketing for members. So I have all my members, I opt in to your capture page so that I make sure that your emails are going out through our portal. So like Rob explained, you're building your list, you're building your Aweber or GetResponse, okay, in the back office of GFF. All right, so back here, I log in. This is not an autoresponder. This is different than a lot of other systems where the systems make you learn email marketing. You don't have to learn email marketing here. It took me 10 years practically to learn how to do effective email marketing, good copy that converts, copy that gets people to sign up, right? It took me a lot of years to do that. So you don't have to learn that. So a lot of the systems that I was working with before, I would have to teach that. In fact, most of the Zooms when I wanted to teach about lead generation was always like, how do I send out an email broadcast? How do I set up Aweber? We don't have to do that here. That's another reason why this community is growing, is because I follow up with your leads. Okay. So anyone that's on here, you possibly got an email, and that's how you got on the Zoom. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? The other thing, like I said, that I wanted to cover is definitely the Supreme level. Because like I said, we have the 1000 now. One of the top, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I should end the recording on my YouTube. Because again, I show some of the stuff that, you know, I show a lot. Like Rob said, I show stuff here. You can just imagine what Thursday or Wednesday's paid recording is, or paid webinar is going to be like. Just one second here, stop the live stream. Okay, I'll still record it. So yeah, so one of the things I just kept, man, how are these people doing this all the time? Where are they getting all these sales? Well, YouTube. Okay, so you don't have to have content if you don't have it. Like I've sent off this Zoom here, Monday Zoom, for people that have a YouTube and they're building up their content. So you don't even have to do your own YouTube videos. I can send you the YouTube recordings from Monday. You can start loading it on your YouTube. You can get the sales. So YouTube's been one of my top secrets. A lot of people know. Mary Beth loves it. She gets sales on automation. It's a way to get sales on automation, honestly. So you don't have to know anything about YouTube, but my training will teach you. So in the back office, you'll see the actual download. One second here. Let me share again. It's very, very quick to read, actually, this report here. And then like Rob said, we have an extension that we installed. So as people are searching for home-based businesses, you can put keywords in there, you know, all sorts of stuff. It teaches you how to do that, but you put those keywords in there, and then as soon as you do and you click upload and it goes out into, you know, the internet, you're going to start getting views, you're going to start getting traffic. It's a free way to actually just crush it this year. And I'm doing YouTube videos like crazy. I've recorded 2 today. I mean, I'm always doing a YouTube video. Okay, that's one of my top secrets of making multi six and 7 figures. You know what I mean? So that's what I did last year. I just really focused on YouTube. I had one of the biggest years ever in my online career, you know, is because of my video marketing. So I love YouTube. I think that YouTube is actually better than TikTok. So I never really worried about it. TikTok is very hard to get the algorithm to work and how to you know, to get in front of people. It's very, very difficult to do. So I'm just like, I'm over here on YouTube making sales. So why not have a YouTube level? I just felt like, you know, why not teach people exactly how I make the sales, you know, right? I mean, why not duplicate? Some people were mad. They're like, oh my gosh, you're telling them about YouTube and how to rank on YouTube? Man, it's going to hurt my business. No, actually, that's just actually kind of, shallow thinking, because there's so many people, like there's just so many people coming online right now, so many people that we can help that are looking for a home-based business, and they want to know how do they rank and how can they get on leaderboards. Okay, how many businesses are there out there now? How many home-based businesses? Just thousands. You know what I mean? So you can take a keyword, let's just say the newest one of the week, the flavor of the week. Did you know I could rank for that? Like in a 24-hour period. I know how to do it. I've taught many people on here. I'm looking at some of the faces. You can do a keyword and you can use this extension and you can get ranked to the top. Now, guess what? When they search that keyword, you're getting eyeballs on your video and then to your website. Okay, that's how that works. So anyway, we have a level for every single person. Does that help explain some of the products that we have here tonight? We can go over how to use it for another business. Would that be helpful for people? You can do that.
Yeah, I can show them how, Mom.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome how
Let me just take some questions because we're almost getting to the end of it. We're getting pretty good, Rob. We're just keeping it at an hour. Let's see. All right. Let me just stop the recording.